Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can see the screen. The sooner you do that, the faster we can get started. You're about to see something that nobody is talking about, or at least everyone forgot about it. And we're going to bring you back a lot because this is going to be an absolute game changer for you. This is a live session. You should have a chat box or anywhere where you can type. If you're not active or shown as inactive for a period of time, you will be kicked off the webinar because we always want to make room for people that actually show up, respond, and are live with us. So do make sure you leverage the chat box, type, say that you can hear me, say that you can see the screen, so you confirm to us that you're actually here live and present. You're not just some bot, right, of some kind. So I see a lot of people joining in. I see Ola, I see Carlos in the house, Felicita. Yeah, we only want live webinar attendees, but you're here. It's all good. Awesome. Amazing. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to dive right in. Good morning, Patrick. Brand new technology gets you leads and sales by social content ranking, a concept that for some strange reason nobody is talking about yet is so crucial for your success. I'm going to explain it all, and I hope to provide you a lot of value here today because you'll be able to get engagement, a list, a following, authority, all on autopilot with what I'm about to show you next. And it works for any beginner in any niche starting today. See, Ron Williams in the house, Stu's in the house, Ellie's here. Amazing. Now, once again, with what you're about to get access to, I want you to understand, and I know this sounds maybe like a big statement, but you'll clearly see right after this presentation why and how easy it will be, because you're going to make 5 figures within the next 30 days at minimum. And the reason why is because you'll have a raving audience. Once you have an audience, I've been saying this for the past weeks back to back on different presentations. Once you have an audience, the game is so darn simple. As a matter of fact, answer the following question. If you do me a favor, this also gives you a chance to prove that you're here live with us. If you had thousands of followers on all social media, whether it's Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever you use, do you see yourself getting more leads and sales every single day a lot easier? If you just, let's say your offer stays the same, everything stays the same, everything is equal, you just have tens of thousands of people that are actually interested in what you have to say. Do you think the game would be a lot easier? I see easier. Yes, I do. There you go. William, yes. Shirley says Donna. Carlos says yes. Ellie, Patrick, exactly. And that's the era we live in today. It's not even anymore who has the best offer, who has the best copy, who has the best content, who has the best marketing budget, or who has the biggest budget. It's who has the most followers. If you have an audience, the game becomes extremely simple. You can create any type of merchandise and sell because you have an audience that is following you for a particular interest. So we're going to dive deeper into that topic, because the people that take action today, you will guaranteed see 10 times more leads and sales than you have all year. We have people test this. I don't know if you know any of these names on the screen, especially Tim Ferdau, one of the most absolutely critical. Like when you bring a product to Tim Ferdau, if you don't know him, you better be sure it is a good product, or else he will call you out. He will go live and say to everyone, don't buy this, whatever you do. Right? So it's always scary. But we're confident. We've so much proof and testimonials and results to back it up, and we showed it to Tim. Tim is actually getting results himself. Gained over 730 new subscribers in a week, completely spot on. Abhi as well, crushing it. Stoica crushing it. We've brought this to so many people, and told them, please just test it out and let us know your results. And today we're going to show it all to you. So I'm going to prove it to you left, right, and center. We ourselves, obviously, through the board, increased our website traffic by 3 times in just 7 days. I mean, getting quality traffic has never been this easy. Nobody's talking really about this concept. Everybody's talking about designing content, AI writing content, but how about talking about getting it seen as well? We had over 10,000 subscribers overnight. It can literally go that fast when you have the algorithm go in your favor, when you know how to blow up the algorithm. The game becomes extremely simple. I will keep telling you. So once you understand the algorithm, it's going to serve you at over 1 million impressions in 48 hours, because the message can travel lightning fast once you know what buttons to press. So here's why this is perfect for you. There's no learning curve. You don't even have to post content every single day. There's no needing for a list or audience to begin with. You don't need any marketing experience. That's the best part. You don't need to start to find clients and leads anymore. As a matter of fact, they'll come to you. You don't need any authority. After this webinar, the people that grab this will be able to build an audience in any single industry you'd wish. So now that you know what we're going to talk about, enough with the chit chat. Let's get to the good stuff. Let me know, now that you know what this is going to be about, who is ready to stay until the end? It's going to be about 45 minutes, 50. I'll go through it pretty quickly. I don't like to waste anyone's time, including my own. But let me know if you're willing to stay until the end now that you understand what we're going to dive into. And if you say yes right now, while this slide is up, you're going to get an attendance bonus package just for showing up. Because, hey, you're already paying with your time here, which is your most expensive currency that you cannot get back. You always need to get compensated for that. So comment yes, even if you haven't said a darn word so far. Run to the keyboard, type YES right now to secure yourself an attendance bonus package, and then just make sure to stay until the end. See lots of yeses for sure. Thanks for not taking hours. No, we're going to skip the rags to riches story, the soft story. We're going to get all into the good stuff. I love it. All right, so just so you know, either way, that you're in good hands. I'm here on behalf of the man, the myth, the legend. Internet Marketing Review, Scott. Logic Beam should also be on this slide. Sorry, Logic Beam, brother. Great people, intelligent people, and they are the brains behind this. And every time I see them operating it, I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait to see the world using this, because they definitely need this. So let's get into the good stuff. 24/7 traffic is the first secret we're going to talk about. In specific, 24/7 free traffic. We're going to show you an amazing demo. Number two, double your profits. I'm going to show you how you can have any business pay you once you have this power. It's so darn easy. The script is flawless. And you're going to love it. And then last but not least, instant results, how to claim exclusive access. Because guess what? Because you're one of the webinar attendees, you'll be able to get access in a way nobody else can. There's actually something specific we've done for webinar attendees only that is literally a product only for webinar people. Outside of the webinar, it doesn't even exist. It's not more expensive. It's literally non-existent outside of this webinar. So you're going to love that. So without further ado, let's dive right into the content. So the absolute most important part of your business, as you already know, is an engaged audience. I don't have to explain that to you. You're smart already. You know that an engaged audience is the live source of your business. It helps you build your list, sales and conversions, engagement, booking calls, scaling, whatever you need. Your answer is right here. Right now, 2024 and beyond, this should be your focus, building an audience. Forget about making money. Forget about building landing pages, doing this. Money is a byproduct of having an audience. Once you focus on this, everything else will fall into place. Now, a source for that, obviously, social media, right? It is massive and only getting bigger day by day. It's one of the biggest assets an entrepreneur can have. There's so many case studies, so many things that back this up with stats and numbers on how massively important social media is for a business. It can help any business generate sales. I've seen kids back to back blow up on social media. Just normal people, no talents, no nothing, but they know what to put out there that the audience loves. I'm going to show you how they do that, because you should know, once again, that social media is the biggest driver of leads and sales. Now, to bring it back a little bit and make you understand how this works, and obviously giving you a demo, I still remember my first attempts at trying to get traffic through social media. Now, I posted endless amounts of content, as you might be doing right now as well. People were ignoring whatever I posted. I was getting little to no engagement, maybe one like from someone that felt sorry for me, and then spending so much time with absolutely nothing to show for it, right? I bought tons of products and courses. And again, I don't want to go deep into the sob story here, but I do want to give you kind of a roadmap of how I went through it. Every day I would hope for results. We're getting a few to little eyeballs, no sales whatsoever. And I kept posting because I was brainwashed to thinking, okay, it's just volume, right? It's just nothing happens overnight. You just need to go out there and post and stay consistent, and it will happen. And let me tell you, that is not how it works. I wish it was. I believed it for a very long time myself. But with the amount of people on social right now, getting heard, getting seen is not a matter of just being consistent anymore. You need to give the people what they want. And more importantly, you need to give the algorithm what it wants. That's what we're really going to dive into, because nobody really talks about that. They mostly talk about creating the content, not about getting it seen. So I went ahead and researched the biggest names in the industry. You might see some familiar faces on this screen right here. These people have blown up over time. And I've actually gone back to the early days when they were in my shoes. Like, what did they do? How did people recognize them? And interestingly enough, I found an old video, an old video from Mr. Beast. Now, if you don't know who Mr. Beast is, he 500 million net worth, if not more, named one of the world's 100 most influential people. I mean, when it comes to getting engagement, he knows what he's doing, right? He had some really good podcasts as well, saying I can open up a brand new YouTube channel. Nobody would know my name, and I would know exactly what to do to get it to 1 million subscribers within a span of 30 days, right? Without his name attached to it. So he knows the game inside out. And I found this video where he said, do tags do anything on YouTube? I was like, I never really looked into that part. I just thought tags, hashtags were just whatever, right? Just to give a little bit of extra to the video. I didn't know the actual importance of it. So I went deep into understanding what really triggers the algorithm. And what I found is something I don't understand why not more people are talking about this, because the algorithm lives on these things. And once you know how to bend the algorithm to your favor, it is a done deal. So hashtags are important on social media. It enables your content. Forbes did a full listing on it. Neil Patel did a full listing on it. The Digital Marketing Institute, a really, really great source for digital information on marketing, etc., did an amazing article on this. The proof is in the pudding. It's just not sexy enough. More people want to talk about design and how to create things and the latest copy. It's all in vain if you don't know how to get it in front of the people. So let me ask you a quick question. I'm going to do a test on one of the first things I've learned to help you get better engagement. Who would people pay more attention to? Is it the unknown newbie online posting random stuff, which hand raised, that was me all the time. Please click my link. Oh, we got a special going on. I was always talking about my products and services and just getting people value information and hoping they would eventually buy. Or would people pay more attention to a person leveraging trending topics and then attaches his message to it? I'm talking Super Bowl happened, and you make a little story about the Super Bowl, and then you relate that message to your offer. For example, hey, Super Bowl had during break time X million viewers. Imagine if you had all that type of attention on your offer. Well, let me break down a strategy how you can. And I use the hashtag Super Bowl, etc., etc., etc. Taking trending topics, things that people actually are interested in, being things why people actually hop on social media in the first place, to get entertained, to see what the latest is, to stay up to date on the world. They're not on there to search for your product, to buy your product, initially at least. So that was one of the things I learned, but it doesn't stop there. I realized if I really wanted financial freedom, I need to understand how to rank anything, even outside social media. I'm talking YouTube. Well, you can consider that social media as well, but it's also more known as a search engine. And then YouTube directly relates to Google, right? So what it really takes to influence the algorithm with hashtags and keywords, it goes a long way. You need to understand platform-orientated hashtags. Not all hashtags are equal on each platform. The strategy, you have long tail, you have keyword scores, you have the competitor hashtags to rank video links, target keywords, including keywords for your file name, the volume of the hashtag and keyword. You need the playlist hashtag, pinned hashtags, transcript hashtag. It goes on and on. There's a lot to it, and my brain couldn't handle it all. It's not just something I was particularly good in, right? It requires a certain type of study. Now, before today, you would need to have tons of patience, expertise, and money to try and rank on the top of social media. I'm talking you create a brand new account right now, you make a few posts, and people see it and people start following you. That would require you tons of patience, if not money. If not, you would have to run ads. Now, let me ask you a question. This is all going to change drastically for you, and we've already proven it tons and tons of times. What if we equipped you with your very own personal ranking tool that makes sure your offer, your content, your message gets 24/7 seen by leads with buyer intent, leads that are actually looking up that kind of stuff, that are proven to want to know more about that, people that are actually interested in what you have to say? If you had that, do you see yourself growing your business a lot faster? And if you do, the people that say yes, I'm going to show you something really interesting. Let me know in the chat box. Let me head over to the chat box. There you go. There you go. Sold. Yes, yes. Trending topic. Patrick says yes. Yeses. The people that say yes, I'm going to show you something remarkable. I see lots of yeses. Heck yeah. Show me. Ross, Carlos too. Amazing. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to pay very close attention. I see Maria saying yes. Ron says yes, yes, yes. Antonio from Latin America. We got you covered, brother. Let's make it happen. Now, I want to turn up the energy in the room. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and play you a demo where we're going to perfectly show you how this is possible. Now, if you want to cue that demo, what you have to do right now, and again, we're going to do something special on this webinar. As a matter of fact, we're going to reveal a product that is only available on the webinar. Again, you can't get this outside of this webinar. Therefore, we're doing everything it takes to make sure you prove that you're here, that you're live. So do me a favor, once again, comment OmniDominator in the chat box to cue the demo. Comment OmniDominator right now if you want to have an inside look, if you want to see this beast of a tool that allows you to go into any industry for yourself or for clients, and we'll talk about that in a second as well, and immediately start becoming the top dog, getting the most eyeballs. Usually this would require a lot of studying and understanding, but now it's so easy because of the advancement of technology. But for some reason, people keep preaching content creation, copy creation, design creation. Forget about that. Let's get you seen. And then you can worry about creating this stuff, which is the simpler part. So I see a lot of people saying OmniDominator, OmniDominator, absolutely OmniDominator. Without further ado, let's have a look, ladies and gentlemen. Here you go.
Welcome to OmniDominator, a groundbreaking application that automatically generates powerful keywords and trending hashtags to help you boost your online presence. In this video, I will demonstrate how you can effortlessly dominate search engines, YouTube, and social media without spending any money on marketing campaigns or advertisements, simply by utilizing the OmniDominator app. Let me take you through a quick insider demo of OmniDominator. Once you log into the dashboard, you can conduct SEO keyword research for any keyword and any country within a few seconds. Just enter the keyword and select the target country, then click on the Generate Suggestions button. Within seconds, OmniDominator will work its magic. It performs comprehensive keyword research and presents you with relevant keywords, along with important parameters such as cost per click, monthly search volume, competition, and ranking score. This intensive manual research typically takes days to complete, but OmniDominator performs it for you in just a few seconds. You have the option to export the research findings in CSV, Excel, or PDF format. You can also use the same method to conduct keyword research for your YouTube videos. Simply enter the keyword you want to rank for, and all relevant keywords will be displayed. You can analyze the difficulty and competition for each relevant keyword and use the best keywords to optimize your videos and improve their ranking on YouTube. Now, let's explore the Hashtag Manager. The Hashtag Manager features are designed to help you dominate social media with your posts and videos. The Hashtag Generator allows you to discover relevant and trending hashtags, providing information on the number of posts to date and the average likes for each hashtag. With the Hashtags from Text feature, you can plan relevant and trending hashtags based on your content. You can add a one-liner or a shorter excerpt from your post, limited to 1,000 characters. The tool will then suggest related and trending keywords based on your content, along with information on hourly tweets, exposure, and retweets. You have the ability to view the percentage of tweets that contain images, links, and mentions. The Hashtags from URL feature allows you to generate hashtags for any given URL. Simply enter the URL of your website, page, blog post, or any other URL for which you would like hashtag suggestions. Relevant hashtags based on the content of the URL will be displayed. The Trending Hashtags feature provides a list of the top 20 hashtags that are currently popular, along with detailed analytics. You can choose whether you want only popular hashtags that are currently trending, or if you specifically want hashtags with Latin characters. It is also possible to receive both types of hashtags by selecting both checkboxes. Using the Banned Hashtags feature, you can check if any of your hashtags are considered unsafe or banned for use on social media. Simply enter all your hashtags with spaces separating them, regardless of whether you have 10, 20, or 100 hashtags. They can all be checked at once. Once you click the button, all the hashtags that are banned will be displayed, allowing you to plan which hashtags you should and should not use. Additionally, there is a fantastic auto hashtags feature that automatically generates relevant and popular hashtags for your content in real time. Simply input your post or content, up to 1,000 characters, select the maximum number of hashtags you want to generate, and choose where you want these generated hashtags to be inserted in your content, between or at the end of the post/content. Click the Generate Hashtags button, and the output of your content will appear with popular hashtags added automatically. Furthermore, our Emoji Suggestions feature allows you to generate relevant emojis based on your post content. Just input your post content, click the Generate button, and all emojis related to your content will be displayed in the output. This is the incredible power of OmniDominator. What are you waiting for? Utilize OmniDominator to gain control and excel in search engines, YouTube, and social media platforms.
Wow, wow, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, did you see what I was talking about? Give me 1 second. I'm going to put on the screen again. But did you absolutely see what I'm referring to? The game is different. Once you know how to leverage the algorithm in your favor using a tool like this, you should be able to see my screen in a second. Hold on. Once you know how to leverage the algorithm using this right here, the game is going to be so darn simple. It is ridiculous. Now, let me know in the chat box if you like that demo. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, presenter view, full screen. There you go. And you should be able to see the screen right about now. There you go. So I'm going to open up the chat box, and I want you to understand it is simple. Omni Dominator, what it does, it makes you understand, listen, you want to post anything, before you post, before you talk about anything, let's have a look here about what people actually care about, because you want your stuff to be seen. Now, even if you have 0 followers, 0 anything, the algorithm is forced, that's the way it's built, it can't help itself, it's forced to pick your stuff up and distribute it to the people that are most likely to interact with it, because you put it through Omni Dominator first. Now, let me know if you believe that is extremely helpful. Extremely helpful. And do you see yourself getting tons of more leads daily if you gave me the most powerful tool to rank instantly? You'll be able to effortlessly put out content that actually gets hands raised, gets comments, get likes. Why? Because the algorithm, once again, is forced. The way you're now using it is like, all right, this is the trending hashtag. You're pressing all the right buttons. You're saying all the right things. I have to show it to people. I have to. You're doing everything that is necessary for me to take this right now and show it to the people that love it. Because right now, this is showing that these people want to see this. Now, right now, nobody's doing this. They're just creating content, which is okay. And then they're uploading it and they're hoping somehow, somewhere it will land in the right spot. Unfortunately, that's not good enough. And it wasn't until I saw Mr. Beast, one of the #1 content creator online, if you don't know about him, once again, he spoke on this. And he said some things that just people don't pay attention to anymore. Yet it was the foundation, and still is, of his success. It's getting the content in front of the right people. And you have to pull the right levers in order to make that happen. So that's it for secret #1, 24/7 free traffic. I love it. I love it. I love it. And again, we have clean tutorials on the inside. It's so darn easy to operate. You basically go in. Let's say you want to talk about affiliate marketing or local business marketing, or why having a new website for local business is important, anything about your industry. OmniDominator is going to tell you exactly these are the hashtags you need to add to your post. These are the keywords you need to mention in your video or your post, and you're off to the races. It's like having a cheat code, an unfair advantage to get your content seen faster and instantly by the right people. It's not rocket science. Let me know if you enjoyed that right there. That's secret number one, 24/7 free traffic. And let me tell you what, every one of you that gets this will indeed have 24/7 free traffic. We've seen this with beginners. We've seen people add subscribers overnight. It is insane. Because again, you force the algorithm to work in your favor. Now, I can sit here and explain it all day long. Like I said, any one of you that grab this will be in the right hands because we have complete baby step tutorials on the inside. It's very self-explanatory. And I want you to understand in secret number two, double your profits, is that you can use OmniDominator for yourself and for clients, right? Whether you're a coach, you want to work with coaches, whether you're a small business, you want to work with small businesses or affiliates or course creators, you can do this for yourself, get your content seen, get more engagement. We have so many case studies you can leverage as well. And you can also do this for people. Think about how many people are out there that would love to have engagement on their stuff, but it's just not seen. And for that, I use a very specific script. For this type of surface, I've shared this script once or twice, and every time I share it, overnight successes. I'm going to share it once again, but let's see who's still with me. Who wants me to share a simple sentence? A simple sentence. Well, it's kind of a paragraph. To find $600 a month clients every day so you can make money today. It is so darn simple. It's crazy. See lots of yeses? Yep. See Philippe. I see Ron in the house. Patrick, Donna, Michael's here. Chris, Alfonso, Wieslaw, Shamel, Fran, Okiki, Stu, all these beautiful names. Kim just responded. Rito, okay, Tom. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to read it step by step. This is a guaranteed $600 a month client template. You go to any Facebook page, any LinkedIn page, any Instagram page, any page you see does not really have good content. Now, not maybe they have good content, but low engagement, unfortunately. You tell them this, hey, business name, I was looking for your surface of business, whether maybe they're a mom and pop store, maybe they're a life coach, whatever they do, whatever they are. You want to make it a little bit personalized. You can copy and paste this entirely. And I found your company name. You basically mentioned their brand. And I found it on this page of Google, or I found it on here on Facebook. You mentioned the platform, right? I found it on YouTube. Now, I saw low engagement. And since I happen to specialize on social ranking, which immediately they'll be very interested in what's social ranking, I'd love to know if you want me to fix that for you. Your competitor, you basically mentioned any competitor, is getting double the leads, and I'm pretty sure you guys deliver a better service, right? You kind of give them their flowers. Nonetheless, feel free to contact me via details. $600 we've noticed is the sweet spot. We tested different price points. You can charge a lot more as well. We noticed $600 is the sweet spot for them to see the perceived value, because if you charge only a couple of bucks, you're going to be like, all right, this is cheap, this is bad. $600 is the sweet spot where a person has no price objection to getting their content seen. They're spending more than $600 a week on ads, and they're not barely getting the organic traction, what you're about to get them, to say yes easily. Just say $600 a month. I'll give you the right keyword, the right hashtags, everything you need to get your organic content, your social content, your links, and your YouTube seen by the right people. You can even give them a trial. We'll do it for 14 days for free or 7 days for free to see how you like it. It's just $600 a month. It is a no-brainer deal. If you come to me at the point where I needed clients the most, and you tell me $600, I'll get your content seen, now my efforts of creating content actually pay off. And this is where you're able to start a social ranking agency, an agency that you will find nowhere. Everybody's doing content creation agency. I create websites, I create content, I write your copy. How about you get them seen? Businesses know the power of content already, but have no strategy of visibility. That's where they're lacking. They're spending thousands of dollars on creation, which they have no problem doing. Guess how much they're willing to spend on actually getting it seen? A whole lot more. So if you come in with $600, you'll clean that up. Now, if you don't want to work with clients or do this for clients, I always say you can also just pick up any affiliate offer, or if you have your own products and services, and just use it for yourself and make 200 to 600 a day. Again, you're going to make the algorithm work in your favor. We all know content is important. We all know social media is a driver of leads and sales. Everyone that makes money leverages social media. It's hard, especially for the beginner that has no following, no authority, no credibility yet, to get taken serious and to get noticed by these platforms. But with OmniDominator, and that's why we purposely call it OmniDominator, as in omnipresence domination, you'll be able to get seen no matter if you're a beginner or no matter if you're seasoned. So let me know, can you see how there are actually multiple ways once you have OmniDominator, not only to enhance yourself and give you an unfair advantage, but there are multiple easy ways to make money now that you can rank for traffic on demand. You can do it for small businesses. You can use it as a foot in the door service. You can do it for free to get their attention. You can leverage it in a variety of ways, or you can use it to sell other people's offers with. Comment yes if you can see that. And that's what I wanted to address with secret number 2. You can double your profits. Trust me, whatever you're doing right now, you can make double the money if you do it for other people. So let me know in the chat box if you like that. I see I want it. Awesome. Yes. Perfect. Rudiger, Philippe, JB's in the house, Assad, Carlos. Awesome. Now, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that just leaves secret number 3, which is the instant results. This is not something where you have to sit in the members area for months to crack your brain, fill out worksheets, and hope you finally get it. This is something you can hit and run with right away. The moment you grab this, you log in, you start posting, you see a change. This is transformation right here, right now. Now, here's what we're going to do. JB shall dominate. I love it. Who wants to know everything you're getting today because you're part of the special webinar deal? Again, I can't stress this enough. Outside of this webinar, we have created a page that the link for this page will only be shared on this webinar. If you're not on this webinar, you will know the URL. You won't see the same things. It is different. I want you to notice why. Because one, that will also make you show up often to webinars, because we want to reward you. You're spending time out of your day coming here. We want you to know that this is time well spent. You're going to get an advantage over everyone else, but also to make you understand that if you don't get this on the webinar, you're not going to get it at all, because the things we're going to share right here are exclusively on the webinar only. I've done a lot of webinars where you can get it after, you can get it on the replay, or it may be just, it's more expensive, but you can still get it. This is just, it's here and it's only here. So I hope you understand that. So with that being said, let me show you everything. You've been waiting long enough. I appreciate your time, ladies and gentlemen. And it's going to be time well spent, because if you see what you're about to get access to, you're going to go off to the races and dominate. Content is everything nowadays. Kids are crushing it. Why? Because they understand the content game and shows the juice. So here's everything you're getting in the Omni Dominator bundle. We're going to start with this one right here. You're going to get your detailed keyword metrics. Now, I don't want you to get thrown off by the names. You're like, oh, metrics, that sounds complicated. Guys, it is child's play. Right? It is child's play. It's self-explanatory. Plus, we have training on the inside. It's so darn easy. You're going to discover trending keywords for you to ride that wave. You're going to leverage what's working already, what people are clicking, what the For You pages, the Explore pages. You're going to ride the wave of what's already working instead of being in the dark, obscure, not knowing, or people not knowing you exist with your content. Now, you're going to get an accurate search volume. You're going to get all of your competitors as well. You're going to get a keyword score so you can know where you can immediately tap in and dominate. On top of that, you're going to get same for YouTube. You're going to discover trending YouTube keywords so you can ride that wave. That's the whole game. Just stand on the shoulders of giants. You're going to see the monthly searches, the competition, the keyword difficulty, and also the overall score. Same goes for you're going to be able to drill down every single keyword, right? So you have, for example, let's say a keyword is traffic, very broad, right? It's very traffic. It can even be a public transport traffic, or like if you're going with the car, traffic is very broad. So we're going to drill down. We're going to go deeper and deeper. It's like an onion. You're peeling the layer after layer into layer after layer, and you can get the most detailed specific keyword that you can dominate with. Now you have unlimited research and CSV Excel export, so you can always export the sheet. You can also send that to clients, obviously. Keyword difficulty checker, country-wise keyword planning, if you're planning to dominate locally, for example. Hashtags generator, auto hashtags from content. Again, what a lot of people don't know, we'll explain this on the inside as well, as we can't do a full training in here, but hashtags are so underutilized, it is insane. The algorithm partly lives on hashtags. It is a tool for the algorithm to understand who to show your stuff to. If people use hashtags, then it understands, oh, you're using this hashtag. Well, this person in their recent online behavior have shown to interact with a lot of things that are related to this hashtag. So we're going to take your stuff and put it in front of them and see how it does. But if you don't do hashtag, the algorithm is going to be, all right, let's see what we can do with this. And they're going to half-ass it. So you have auto hashtags, auto hashtag generator for your URL, images, stats, history. You're going to see all the trending hashtags as well. This is almost instant traffic. Trust me. You're going to see banned Instagram hashtags. A lot of people don't know this, but there's a lot of stuff you can't say or do on Instagram. You can reword it, however, and that is not just Instagram. It's also social media or Facebook and any other platform. There are words and hashtags you need to stay away from because bad apples have ruined it. It's linked to a lot of spam. It's linked to fraudulent behavior online. And you're not knowing it. You're a good sport. But they don't know. They just see every time somebody has a bad experience, it's related to this hashtag. And you end up using it and your reach gets hurt. And your account gets flagged without you know it. You get shadow banned. And you're wondering, why is nobody seeing my stuff? Guys, with this in your arsenal, you're equipped to dominate social media from scratch. If emoji suggestions to work in your favor, again, a lot of people don't know what the power of actual emojis is behind their content. Auto emojify, and you have, actually, you'll have the unlimited. If you go here, because you're on the webinar, you're going to get the unlimited version. So you notice how it normally says you can only have 5,000 credits, which goes by in a jiffy. Because you're on the webinar, we're going to remove all the limits and give you unlimited credits. So right off the bat, you're locked in with unlimited credits for life. All right. So that's another perk of being on the webinar. You immediately have the highest level account. Now, it doesn't stop there. Not only will it tell you, all right, this is how you get your content seen. Now we worry about, let's write it. You see, a lot of people do it the other way around. They write their stuff and now they wonder, well, how can I get it in front of people? We first make sure you know what to do, or you know what the hashtags are to get in front of people, and then we're going to write the content around it. So we use the keywords and the hashtag in the writing process, so we assure ourselves of that visibility, whether it's a blog post, whether it's a video, whether it's a social media post. Let me know if it starts ringing a bell on how powerful this is. Nobody's playing the game this way, or at least a lot of people, especially beginners every day that are coming online, they're completely oblivious to this. So you're going to get a quick summary of a long piece of text, random quotes, better understanding on a topic, generate high quality lyrics based for any genre, get random funny jokes, anything that people actually come on social media for, it's going to leverage. Rewrite piece of text, extract important keywords from a piece of text. If you see something that goes viral, bring it to the writer and SEO add-on. It's going to take out the keywords that made it go viral. Now, you convert the meaning of a piece of text to fun. Again, people don't understand. It's all edutainment. A lot of people do not come on social media to buy. Like, nobody scrolls social media with a wallet in their hand saying, what can I buy today? It's not a shopping place. It's entertainment, and that entertainment leads people to eventually make a purchase. And that's what OmniDominator understands. That's what domination is online, being able to edutain people to buy your stuff, follow you, and then become a fan, and then making sure they purchase, they build your list, all that good stuff. So that's what the writer and SEO add-on will do for you. It will even generate high quality and SEO ready titles for all your web pages, generate catchy and unique headlines. This is stuff nobody pays attention to. Not just converting headlines, it needs to be catchy. It needs to feel like you're not selling anyone, like you don't even want them to follow you, yet they feel compelled to, because it's so natural. It's natural copy. So you can even translate a piece of text to any language. I saw we have people from different countries in the house, so all of you are taken care of as well. in your local tongue, whatever it is, or native tongue, I should say, whatever language it is, you're taken care of. You can generate short and good copy title, Facebook optimized copy, generate meaningful and quality keywords that actually attract qualified buyers. You notice how a lot of people use the words, oh, free access, download this, and it just attracts tire kickers. You want people to sign up with intent to actually solve the problem that they're facing. So that is what the add-on does. I can go on and on. It does this automatically for you. So I know it seems like a lot, or you're like, oh, do I have to do all of this? No, it is a writer and SEO add-on. You just click the button, tell it what you want, and it creates all of that for you. You're set when it comes to writing copy that actually gets seen. You have the whole 9 yards. Now, on top of that, this is, again, only available on the webinar. The agency does not exist outside of this webinar. Nobody knows about it, only the webinar people. That's the agency levels. You're going to get an exclusive agency license, 50 Omni Dominator accounts you can create. You can charge people whatever you want to charge them for them to have an account. You can sell it. You get the pro level. You can sell the unlimited even. You can sell the content ad on this one right here that sells like hotcakes to all your clients and keep all the profits. We do the done for you tech setup. We do all your customer support, and it's 50 accounts. And I mean, this sells out extremely fast. You're going to get this because you're on the webinar. And then last but not least, the visual impact. Obviously, with all copy, you need visual power, right? We live in a very visual day and age right now. It's only going to get more because of what's it called, Meta and the virtual reality. You know, the Apple goggles just came out. So visual branding is going to get an importance like no time before. So we're going to give you access to 50 million of the latest searchable images, all 25 million searchable GIFs and memes, 3+ million searchable stock videos, 50K searchable icons, stickers. Like in terms of branding and visual stuff to align with your copy, you can just pick anything from here, attach it to the copy, have the keyword and hashtags, and you have trending pieces going out every single day. One-click social sharing, you're good to go. Tons of cloud storage, viral quotes collection. You have the background remover. You can play around with the images accordingly. You can put text on the images. We even have 20,000 downloadable HD and 4K videos if you want to go viral on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, whatever it is. You now have stuff that gets seen because it's backed by the power of the algorithm, because you're strategically putting out content instead of just at random. So I hope you're loving this so far. As a matter of fact, let me know in the chat box. Are you loving the immense power you're about to get access to? And don't forget, you'll also be able to put your own logo, watermark on videos when you do it for clients. Animated characters as well. I mean, green screen videos, live video editor for creating video means. This is the stuff that makes stuff go far. Have you ever seen these YouTube shorts or Instagram shorts or TikTok reels with a green screen background? You can all have that created now. Inbuilt memes blow up Instagram pages. I think one of the biggest pages on Instagram is a meme page outside of the celebrities. You even voice replacement if you don't want to record yourself. I can't clarify this more. When it comes to content in terms of actually blowing up, dominating is the only word to explain this. This is it. It doesn't get better than Omni Dominator. Everything else out there, we've seen it. It's good for creating stuff. It's not good for getting seen. So I hope you realize that. Let me know if you're loving what you're seeing so far, and if you would love to get access to this. Again, we made this specifically only for you guys on the webinar. Our goal was to create a solution so ridiculously easy. Anyone can operate it. You just log in, you use the keywords. It's all there. It's all there. You cannot fail. It is impossible. You would have to try your best and actually put in effort to try and mess this up and not get any engagement. You would have to purposely try to fail if you don't want people to see you once you have Omni Dominator. I hope that makes sense. See, this is amazing, looks great, interesting. Yes, 1,000 times or 999,000 times. Love it. So, hey, is there training for all the future? Ask Ellie. Of course. And I want you to know, because I know exactly how you feel. When I first started looking into keywords, I was like, oh my God, this is too complicated. What is long tail? What is keyword scoring, ranking, volume? I'm not that person. However, I do recognize its power. And that's why I love Omni Dominator, because it takes all that out of my hand. Now, there's obviously training in there to operate and show you how to use it and why to use it. but it's not overwhelming and it's not complicated at all. It's very self-explanatory as well. So just to recap everything you're getting here today, you're going to get an Omni Dominator account. That's for sure, right? You can't leave this webinar without an Omni Dominator account. That will be crazy. You'll be an unlimited user, which makes it even better. You get these special add-ons, which is the writer. You're going to get agency level accounts, so you can sell this to whoever you want, share account access to. If you love someone that much and you want to help them with their content, you're going to give them an account. If you feel for it, you're going to give them a trial, and after that, they pay you whatever you want. And then you get the visual impact as well to make sure that you have visuals to go with all of your content that is now going to be seen by qualified leads. You start building a following, you get the right engagement of the right people because you're forcing the algorithm to work in your favor. It is a system that is rigged in a way to work if you push the right buttons, if you pull the right levers. It has no free choice. It is designed to do, or is programmed, I should say, to do things in a specific order. And with Omni Dominator, you can bend those orders to your favor. Now, in order for you to guarantee having a thriving content or income coming from content starting today, we're going to do, again, something special on this webinar, which is giving you a crazy price, right? Normally, you would have to pay about $3,997 to effortlessly dominate with content and generate clients and audiences, right? Getting access to all of this, especially the agency, which is not even available outside of this webinar, it is a high ticket price. And it's also the price we intend to sell it to after this webinar. Now, again, we want to reward the people that show up. We love our webinar audience. We always want to encourage you to show up to all the webinars because you are what makes this great. And when you win, we win. So we're looking also for a Hall of Fame. Our biggest success stories will come from the people that attend the webinar because they are the biggest action takers. So this is a win-win. So what we're going to do, the $3,997 is for general public. You are not general public. You're taking action during the special launch training. So we have the sales price. The sales price is $997, and still that's not even for you. You won't getting on the sales price. We're going to drop it all the way down. We're going to remove any annual cost, any monthly cost, any recurring cost. We're going to give you massive support from the inside out. We're going to drop it for the webinar only to $297. Now, let me ask you this. Who thinks $297 is an amazing discount for everything you're getting here today? When I say everything, I'm talking about things people can't even get outside of this webinar. The account access, a limited user, no credits to deal with. You have lifetime access, agency level, 50 accounts, visual impact, but more importantly, you get traffic. Let me tell you, there are people spending $297 on ads every single day, burning money. You'll be able to get traffic, followers, leads, a list, and more importantly, buyers by just paying $297 once. Who thinks that's an amazing discount for the webinar? John says, I'm omnivorous for Dominator. Awesome. That's an amazing discount. So here's the thing. I keep telling you the webinar audience is special. So what I want to do is you didn't just come to a webinar that's recorded, right? This is live. You see me speaking your names. You see Alfonso, John, Felicita, Chris. I mean, try me. Drop anything in the chat. I'll speak your name out. So you didn't just come to any webinar. You're not like, oh, I'll just catch the replay. I'm tired today. You showed up to the live. And the live gets an even bigger bonus than the webinar recording. Who's going to buy right now and wants an additional 50 bucks up just because you decided to show up live here today? Who wants to buy right now, wants an additional $50 off just because you decided to show up live? We know our live audience are the biggest action takers because they actually care about their business. They want to get the results. And if they see something that makes sense, that can actually help them accelerate the results, they go for it. So what we're going to do, if you want the live discount, which will open up right now, comment live discount in the chat, and I'll let the team drop the link right now. So comment live discount in the chat. It's the only way to get this. There's no other way to reveal this link to you other than you commenting live discount. With the live discount, you'll get the link, and there will be a coupon code that will give you another 50 bucks off just for you being live here today. So if that is what you want, comment in the chat box right now, and I'll make sure you get access. There you go. I'm going to go to the chat box. I see live discount, Felicita, Philippe, Kim, Ellie, I see. Wally, I'm sorry if I'm butchering these names. Your names are beautiful. Maria, Nathan, Carlos, Armando says live discount. JB says live discount. D Paramore says live discount. Felicita, Andrea, Patrick, Moses. I want the discount. Alfonso, Rito, John, Marcus, JB, I definitely want to see you in there. Robert, Fran, Goddess, Fenizi, Maria. So the link has been dropped to all the people that are commenting live discount. I see I am Antonio. I want a discount as well. Stu James wants the discount. The link has been dropped and the coupon has been dropped as well. I'm gonna tell the team every few minutes. I'm gonna tell them to drop it every time someone else mentions live discount as well. I saw someone asking real quick, are there any guarantees? We have a 30-day. I see a lot of people nowadays doing 14 days. Come on, that's not enough. Things can happen. Something happens, like you have life. You need some proper time to sit down, right? And just have enough breathing room for you to test this out, see the results, all this stuff. So we have 30 whole days where you can test this risk-free. If within 30 days something happens, you can't continue on your business, or something came in between and you need to put your attention somewhere else, or heck, you don't even have to give a reason. If within 13 days you want a refund, you have that 100%, right? So at least try this out. That's the bare minimum you can do, because number one, you'll secure yourself at the lowest price possible. Number two, you get access to things nobody else can get access to outside of this webinar. And number three, the most important, you'll finally start building an audience that actually wants to hear about your offer, your content. It's hard to come up with memes. It's hard to come up with what's working right now. What do people respond to right now? What do they share with their friends? What do they engage with? You can't make all that stuff up out of your own mind. I tried. You might be coming up with one and two really good copies, but is that what the trending algorithm is asking for right now? Now for 247, you'll be able to create unlimited amounts of content that rides the trending wave, that rides what people want to see. And the algorithm is going to be your best friend. Only 247, because you were on the live webinar, you get that $50 discount. Ladies and gentlemen, link is in the chat box. Once you're in, let me know as well. We're going to keep this open just for a few more minutes as the team also answers any questions you might have, whether it's a tech question, whether there's anything you want to know. I'll give the team some time to answer that. In moments from now, however, when the webinar ends, and I hope you enjoyed the webinar so far. Also, let me know in the chat box. I always like to keep it short, straight to the point, show you the demo, show you the importance. No sob story, rags to riches story, what most people do. Just, this is why you need it. This is the power of it. This is how it works. I would love for you to try it out and see the results with your own eyes. And if that's you, if you're tired of posting out content, not getting leads, not getting engagement, not having followers, and as long as you don't have them, trust me, you can have the best product, the best converting affiliate offer. You might have the most, even free stuff. People will not pick it up. Why? Because there's nobody that sees your amazingness. But with OmniDominator, we're going for omnipresence, meaning putting you in front of the right eyeballs. And if that's what you need, take OmniDominator with the biggest discount you can ever get. Link is in the chat box. I want to congratulate the people that are in, because I see a lot of people have joined in already. Let's see. I'm in. Done. Thanks, says Philippe. Congratulations. Awesome. Retro, is OmniDominator going to be updated and supported in the future when the algorithm changes? Of course, Rito, we're using it ourselves. We actually walk the walk and talk the talk, right? As well as our clients are relying on it too, and they're paying us monthly. Listen, you won't have to pay annually or monthly or anything like that. Heck, you even get additional accounts that you can sell. So 100%, if it doesn't support the algorithm anymore, if it doesn't work, a huge chunk of our clients are going to go away. So we always make sure we're on top of this. And the crazy part is there's so many vendors out there that, again, I keep mentioning it, but they're selling cool stuff. They're selling content creation stuff. I've seen it and it's powerful. I even talked about it on other webinars. And I see people buying it, which is also awesome. And I always appreciate people being brave enough to invest in their business, to seeing the right stuff, and they logically can make sense of, all right, this will definitely benefit my business. But all of that won't be useful if you can't get people to see your stuff in the first place. And that's why OmniDominator was made with, all right, let's not create another amazing tool for them to market their business. Let's create something to get their business seen, to get their content seen, their website seen, their landing pages seen. Let's not go on lead generation on the person. Let's go beyond that, the algorithm, because that's the big daddy that moves everything. The algorithm decides when you open up your phone, when you attend a social platform, that will decide what's going to happen. The moment you click on the app or the moment you visit the platform, the algorithm starts working. And once you know how to control that, once you know even partly how to bend that in your favor, you'll be able to dominate. And that's what OmniDominator does for you. Especially if you're a beginner, you'll be able to outplay people that have been running around in the game for years. I've seen it with my own eyes. People, I'm in circles going around. I'm buying this from there. I'm buying this from there. I haven't seen any dime of result so far. It's like, well, you never focused on actually getting seen. You always focused on creating the best stuff. How about we actually focus on getting you seen? Hence, they buy OmniDominator. And in a moment, literally the moment they log in, start their account. This is not something that takes a year, 90 days, 30 days. This is something you can log in. You can immediately see, hey, this is trending right now. You drop a video or drop a post, you ride that keyword wave, and you see the views go up. So it can't be more clear than that. I hope it makes so much sense for why you would need this. There's no other way for me to phrase it. I don't want to force this upon you. I want you to logically make sense of it yourself. If you've been online for a while and you're just not seeing the results you want, you know it's because you don't have eyeballs. It's not because, I mean, you have eyeballs. You're not getting eyeballs from your ideal audience. And it's not because your content's not good. It's not because you're not posting enough. It's because the algorithm is not showing it to the right people, because you're not leveraging what it needs to see happen. So I hope that makes sense to you. If you're in, let me know in the chat box so I can welcome you and congratulate you. If you have any questions, make sure to drop them in the chat box right now. As in literally minutes from now, we're going to start the timer. And once the timer hits 0, we're going to go ahead and end this webinar, which immediately, if you paid attention to what I've said, will also remove the product, well, at least parts of the product, right? So stuff like limited, the agency price will go up. There will be monthlies, there will be recurrings. Just for our webinar people, we have a different batch where it's an all-in-one. The agency level is only available on the webinar, and there are no monthlies or annual or recurring fees. Plus, you get a discount coupon additionally upon the webinar discount, because you're at the live webinar, you're not attending a replay. So I hope you love that. And if you happen to hop on late, because I see some people just joined in now and they are asking, is there a replay of this? We might run a replay, yes, but what I would recommend to you, please take this to heart. Right now, what you see in front of you is a page that says live discount. This part, everything you see here, everything I'm saying here, will most likely be cut out on the replay. The webinar won't go this far on the replay. If you're interested in this altogether, right, in a nutshell, this OmniDominator, it will get you omnipresence. It will get all your content seen. It's not just a content writer like every dime a dozen thing out there. It actually focuses on bending the algorithm in your favor using deep keyword analysis to make sure your content gets seen. Now, if that sounds like something you actually need, grab it right now. Even though you might have missed the beginning of this webinar, that's fine. Grab it right now and then attend the replay after so you can still get the full spiel. That way, you're secured of the lowest price possible, number one. You get the agency, which is not available outside of this live webinar. And you always have a 30-day money back guarantee in case you check out the full webinar and for some reason you can't continue. That will be my best advice for you to get the most out of your attendance still here today. I hope you got it. So let me go ahead. I see so many people jumped in, so I'm just gonna thank and congratulate the people. Let's see. I'll be in a minute, says Mr. World Famous. I see God, it says Felicita, congratulations. I see Kim saying I'm in, congratulations. Stu is in, congratulations. Wally say, can I get the details again? Of course, let me, well, if you go to the link, that goes for everyone. If you missed the webinar, you came in a little bit late, There is a special link shared in the chat box right now. This summarizes everything you're getting here today. And then in a nutshell, what this does for you, it will get you eyeballs. It will get you seen by the people that need to see you. Now, you have a coupon code that is activated right now or available right now just because you're on this webinar. Outside of this webinar, this coupon code won't work. You click on the coupon code, you copy it, you click on apply, you obviously put in your name and email. We have tons of testimonials. You can feel free to go through them. You get all the bonuses and trainings just because you're on this webinar. And then the price has been dropped to 2 for 7 because you are here. So there you have it. Now, again, if you came in late and you don't want to miss out on the best deal you can ever get OmniDominator for, get it now. And then eventually, if we do run the replay, you can always watch the replay. So there you go. Already in, says Kim. Congratulations. So Benjamin, that would be my advice for you, brother. Awesome. I see I'm in. Patrick says thank you so much. You're welcome, Patrick. Alfonso says I'm in. Let's go. Alfonso, congratulations to you as well, brother. Super excited for you, man. And also let me know, guys, who here absolutely love today's webinar. Did you get a lot of value out of it? Did you start seeing content lead generation in a different light? Because not a lot of people speak to it from this perspective, from this level. They mainly speak from it from either cold outreach or just post a lot until you can't get enough. That's not the way it works, unfortunately. You want to go deeper, leverage keywords, and OmniDominator is going to do that for you, because by the time you finally master it yourself, the thing has already changed, right? So make sure OmniDominator, leverage and bend the algorithm in your favor today and not a day later. And because you're on the live, you'll be able to get a massive discount. So team, I'm going to ask you to drop the link one last time in the chat box, and this will be your final and last time to grab this. Now, for the people that are still not in, if you have any questions that are holding you back, feel free to ask them. We're super transparent. I'm here. I'm open. I'm ready to answer all your questions. That's absolutely no problem. I want you to make a fully informed decision. Again, at the end of the day, I don't want to force this upon you. That's the last thing I want to do. I want you to realize on your own logical reasoning that this is something you should have. So regardless of what I'm saying, just think about your current situation in your business and the content you've been posting. And if you're not satisfied with the amount of people that have seen it, or nobody has seen this yet, or even worse, you haven't posted any content at all or not consistently, OmniDominator solves all that problems and more, because it not only helps you create the content, it also gets it in front of the people by leveraging trending keywords, by making sure it understands what it needs to include to leverage the algorithm, deep leverage of the algorithm, and put it in front of that qualified lead, in front of that person that is engaged with type of content, that has proven to the platform that they love this content, that they share this content. I hope you realize that. It's going to be a game changer for you. Now, for the people that didn't realize that, congratulations. You're going to see results extremely fast, because it can literally happen overnight. It's that powerful once you know how to put the algorithm to your favor. The algorithm is alive 24/7. It works 24/7. So now that you have OmniDominator, you can bend that to your favor whenever you want, however you want. So I'm super excited for you. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat box. I'm more than happy to answer any question. The team is here as well. More than happy to answer any question for you. And if you don't have any questions and you're still here and you're still not in, now is your last and final chance. I'm going to put up a 3-minute timer. And that 3-minute timer will be your absolute final chance to get your hands on OmniDominator. I'm going to put it on the screen here. I'm just going to go play in full screen. And these are the final moments to actually make sure you get this. Again, we could keep this promotion open for a long time, but we don't have to, because we know this is a big problem in the industry. People want to get their content seen. They just can't. We have so many success stories and case studies. We're using it ourselves. We're having clients back-to-back vouch for us. We have the most ethical marketers. I'm talking Team for Dow, literally getting 713 subscribers by using Content Dominator alone, or OmniDominator alone, with his content. So this special price is literally only for the webinar, and after that, the price goes up and some of the product disappears and only will be valid and remain for the people that grabbed it right here on the webinar. So I hope that makes sense. Now, if I missed anyone, I want to congratulate you. I see Fran saying I didn't get a confirmation from PayPal. Team, can we check? Fran, can you please share the email you signed up with? I'll have the team check really quickly if it came true. And if it did, then we'll make sure you get that taken care of. I would hate for you to miss out because you thought you were in, but for some reason it wasn't. Alfonso, any webinar training? Yes, 100%, Alfonso. We got you covered on the inside, 100%. Of course. Guys, get ready to be success stories. If I give a license to my customer, is this limited license to them or they need credits? They have the unlimited license, Benjamin. Well, they get the 5,000. Well, let me actually double check this. I think the team answered you as well, but I do want to go back to the page real quick. So what your audience is going to get, if we go down to the agency, let's see here. So they get the OmniDominator Pro and the content add-on. Okay, so they get this one as well, the Writer SEO add-on, and they get this one right here. Yeah, that's correct. They don't get the visual impact. That's just for you guys, and you can sell that as a service. You can do it for them if you want to. We set up all the tech. We take care of all your clients' questions as well. Tim Benjamin says Tim for now referred me. Awesome. Well, if you were, I don't know if you joined from the start. I showed a case study from Tim Ferdau where he used this and got over 713 subscribers. And also mentioned Tim Ferdau is actually one of the most, how should I say? I don't want to say harsh affiliates. I would say most ethical affiliates. If you bring a product to him and it's not up to par, he will call you out and even warns his list of saying, guys, he either will not promote it or just tell you not to get it. So knowing that Tim Ferdau gave his blessing on this product should say a lot as well. And big shout out to him as well. It's a great guy. How do you get incognito? Depending if you have a PC or a Mac. I think if it's a Mac, it's Shift Command N. If it's PC, it's Shift Alt N or Shift Control N, something like that. The timer has run out. If I go to the timer, where's the timer at? Let's see. Let me close this down for a second. Something is ringing and I lost where I put the timer. So let's see. Where's my timer? Let me put this off for a second. Here and then here. There we go. The timer has hit 0. I found it. Ladies and gentlemen, what that means is that right now, this is the end of the webinar, also meaning this is the end of the live discount. If you were on the fence, please don't be. Know you have a money back guarantee and know this is your fastest way as a beginner especially, but also if you're more seasoned. But if as a beginner, if you want to get your content seen, if you want to get eyeballs on your stuff, you want people to realize and recognize who you are, or at least what you can do. And a lot of people mistake, oh no, I have to put myself out there. No, you don't. You can operate from your brand name. Like there are kids buying Nikes all the time. They don't even know who Phil Knight is, right? The owner of Nikes, or at least the man behind it. We buy so many products, groceries. I bought orange juice before this webinar. I don't know who invented that particular brand of orange juice, but I like their marketing around it. So you need to understand when you go and play the content game, don't be afraid that you have to put yourself out there, because I know some people like to stay more behind the scenes. You can operate from your brand name, from your business name, from your business page. But with OmniDominator, what OmniDominator does, no matter you run a personal brand or a business brand, it puts it in front of the people that are actually interested in your content, in your offer, in your service, instead of just posting content and hoping it lands well, which 99% of the times it doesn't. So I hope that makes sense. Once again, the link is in the chat box. There we go. Benji, I love you got to meet Tim in Dubai. Yes, I did. Amazing. I'm actually heading back there this week as well. Awesome. So with that being said, team, can you drop the link one last and final time in the chat box for everyone to see? And then I want you to take that link, ladies and gentlemen, and make the best, most wise and profitable decision you can ever make, which is grabbing it right now With that being said, I leave it to you. Let me know if you enjoyed today's webinar. Let me know if you got some value out of it. Let me know if at least it was time well spent, because if that's the case, then I'm more than happy. And again, start focusing on leveraging the algorithm in your favor. Start focusing on building an audience. Before you start building stuff, build your audience first. Once you have an audience, the game is too simple. And once you have Omni Dominator, it's even simpler. Hope you love that. See you on the inside. Grab the link. It's in the chat box. I see a lot of people saying I left the webinar. That's amazing to hear. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.